Hey, this is Elise. And let me just say this. Good afternoon. I am here in NOLA, New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm here for the American Counseling Association's Conference and Expo 20. Did I say Expo? Oh my God. Expo 2024. We've been advertising this event, oh my God, for months and months and months now. And yeah, I am and was very excited. Or should I say that differently? I was and now am very excited about being here. But what I went through to get here, oh my God, the lesson that I've learned and just the luminosity brought to this whole experience already. The conference didn't even start yet. The conference is tomorrow. But here's the thing. I found myself at the Comfort Inn Marrero. Now, I created a corporate block so that people could get a beautiful rate of $90 a night. And that is really good, especially when it comes to festival time in New Orleans. And breakfast included. Oh my God, what a deal. So, I'm looking at the pictures, and the pictures look so beautiful. Oh my God. I got there last night and I was livid. For me, I was kind of livid. And I mean, I've been with, the Choice Hotels brand for a good while, since 2013. And, I would never ever want to put anybody, in a place that I myself wouldn't be satisfied with. So here it is. I'm not expecting it to look like what it looked like, but I was there. And after traveling 31 hours, from Dutchess County, New York, all the way to New Orleans, Louisiana. Are you kidding me? So here's the thing, I get there and I know my hotel bill is already paid. Oh, so hallelujah. Already paid. And I get there and the lady's telling me, no, you just have a non cancelable reservation. And I said, wait a minute, ma'am. I said, this reservation was paid for late December, January, early January, and the rate that I got was because I belonged to, as a member of the Choice Hotels brand, and the lady says to me, well, it didn't go through. And I said, no, 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 wait a minute, no, no. I was told exactly that everything went through and, there's not a problem and it's non-cancelable. And that's the thing. If it's non-cancelable, you have to pay up front. You have to pay upfront. Why would I pay a non-cancelable fee of $427 when I get to the hotel? So here we go. January all the way to April. Well, I know that I can't cancel this because I paid upfront. Paying upfront means that yes, it was paid upfront, that we have an agreement, we have an arrangement, that things were done way ahead of time. So I don't have an issue. But this is the way that the people at Choice Hotels look at it. The reservation desk. We're going to tell her she has to pay upfront to get this $76 a night rate. Woohoo! With breakfast. Woohoo! Non-cancelable. So between January and April, you can't cancel it at all. Why? Because you already paid for it up front. But guess what? We get here and find out that they don't have that in the system that it was paid for. But I also get a message from the management that there was something done wrong. And I also find out that Choice Hotels does this often. This is not a smear on the Comfort Inn brand, which is associated with Choice Hotels. But the Comfort Inn brand can't do anything about it because it is the Choice Hotels corporate that is the one who handles, the arrangement, even if it goes through the reservation desk, which the people, who are involved with the reservation desk, that's outside of the main hotel, could be in China. They could be in Israel. They could be in Carolinas. They could be in New York City. So they do what they do. Imagine traveling 31 hours. Imagine traveling, from Jakarta all the way to New Orleans, Louisiana, to get here and find out that your room is not paid for. You traveled all those hours. You want to lay down. You are tired. Your feet, your legs, everything is just swollen. And you want to eat. You want to rest. You want to eat. You want to just, you want to take a bath. And you get here and you find out that your room is not paid for. Well, you know what? It makes you, the consumer, the customer, look like you're not responsible, like you're not accountable, like you're not up on things. And then if you have people, who are out there, and I mean, I'm throwing this in there, in there, if you have people out there that are trying to prove a point, like this is a habit that you have, or something that says that you're not able to handle yourself, and you always sabotage yourself and people too, because you invite others and you know that you didn't pay for it, and we get out here and we're stranded. And did they make a phone call? Did they send a letter? Did they send a text? But you see, there are people out there. There are entities and people and persons and, factions out there that sometimes want what you have, which is called like the quest for a strategy takeover, or a takeover strategy in place, so that it can look like they're more, apt and ready and best to have what belongs to you. So let me make it plain. If you're a corporate owner, which I am, times six, or at least company owner times six. Listen, there's going to be factions and people out there to do all kinds of things and try to, bring a reproach to what you have done and what you're doing. And you know what? Just making people aware. And first of all, if you're different, you're eclectic, and you're just avant garde, or maybe you're just unique in who you are, lots of people are not going to like that. Lots of people don't even understand that we have, one personality and many expressions. But what lends to their credibility would be to say that this person is crazy, they don't know how to talk to people, and this, and we just need to let other people know that this is what's going on. Oh my God, I got a sign here. Anyway, all these different things. And it lends to perhaps their reasoning for why it is that they should have your company, that they should take over, and why she sets up her family for a letdown and telling us to come on a vacation, and she didn't pay for it. She didn't take care of it. And she always does this everywhere she goes. I've been traveling for a lifetime. I've been to Cayman Islands. I've been to Israel. I've been to France. I've been everywhere. I have a travel partner. We don't go through these changes. But these are some of the things that have been happening of late with Choice Hotels brand, you know? And I'm like, oh my God. And I can't, and not only that, I mean, there's just some things that have been going on, you know. And you know what? It's not that hard to bring somebody and not have things done. If I tell you that something is paid, then I know I paid it. But then what happens on the other end of it that I don't know? Really think about it for a moment. Does it give credibility to somebody else, or does it lend to somebody going, well, I think she's developing Alzheimer's because she doesn't pay her bills. My bills are all paid. And if I get a word from the hotel, Choice Hotels, the brand, that I needed to pay for something up front to get this $76 a night rate, and it's non-cancelable, and I go 4 months later and I get there and I'm told that it's not paid, so then it wasn't non-cancelable. You telling me I can't cancel it. So why would I cancel it in April? They would have said you paid. Class action suit all the way. And then the people who are out there who want to say that I do this all the time, no. I have lost train tickets, plane tickets. I had to cancel some things. I waited in the airport for some family members. I have done it. And the money has been lost on every attempt. And you know what? I've come to a conclusion now that, you know what? I'm just not trying anymore. But I also know that, it may not even be them. It may be the people in their lives trying to give them an idea that she's not who she says that she is. And just stay away from her. And you don't know her. But I'm here to tell you, you know who your sister is. You know who your sister mom is. And I would never. And even if there are people, and I'm saying this personally, who are speaking in your ear to tell you that my whole life is a sabotage because this is what they say, it's on you. It's up to you. It's up to you. But I know it looks like craziness. Like all these things line up to something that is just ridiculous. Like why would I have you travel all that way? But I'm experiencing the same thing. You want to say that it's Alzheimer's? You want to say that I need to be in a nursing home? Is that what it is? Makes it real easy for somebody to sabotage on top of quote unquote sabotage. Like she don't know how to run her business. She don't know what to do. She never owned it. Somebody else owned it and she's just playing the game. They paid for everything. She didn't pay all the people. She didn't pay the persons who did her project. And look, she doesn't pay her hotel bills and she got to get people to pay for her train and her bus ride or this and that. And it all looks like it all lines up. But if you never speak to the source, then you yourself are being bamboozled. If you're listening to other people tell you and bring light and shed light on these things and claim that they spoke to me or talked to me or said, nah, you got to check it out for yourself. But then again, in the world of AI, artificial intelligence, anything could happen, right? I just wanted you to be here and enjoy. And I brought some things. And you know what? I'm at the Jung right now. And if you had made a reservation on your own, you could have got the Jung as well. But both of them were paid for. And a class action suit, again, is going to be put in place for Choice Hotels. And then there are some other corporate entities that will also be involved. Because all of this is made to look like it's just irresponsibility or an act of unaccountability. The sad thing is, you know what? The sad thing is that people will be people and they'll do what they do. So, how many times has this happened? In a year? In 2 years? And do you know you could be met with many things? And if you have people that you can really call on, here's the thing that you can call on because you don't know what's going to happen. You're thinking that it's this way or that way. You got people you can call on and go, could you do this for me? And they go, no problem, got you. Then guess what? Then that's a testament to the type of person that you are and I am. That somebody can do it. Do they get paid back? Oh, yeah, they get paid back. And they get paid back more than what they put out. With more than what they put out. So what is that to say? So if there's a function or a faction or an entity out there trying to make it look like your sister mom is not who she says and she's just a saboteur and she tears this down and tears us up and it's just this way and we run this company and all. Don't believe it. But I can't change your mind. I can't. You have to see through the web, the tangled web that was weaved by the people that are right around you. So I'm here and I'm at the Jung. And if you never got in touch and you claim you wanted to surprise, or they say, and then they make it look like, we're just two crazy people, don't believe it. We're more sane than they are. And they do not win, they lose. But we are victorious through and through. Strategy, takeover strategy. Any way you slice it, the light of God is going to come through. And it has. So we're thankful. And hopefully at some point, sometime, we'll see you. But you always go prepared because you never, ever know. This is Elise signing out.